At first, there is only silence. And then, the ground begins to tremble. Across the ancient plains of Africa and the emerald forests of Asia, a presence stirs. Beings whose memories outlast generations, whose footsteps have shaped the living skin of the earth itself. They are the great gardeners of the wild, the architects of water and shade, the quiet keepers of forgotten paths. Today, we walk beside them into the world of elephants. 2 continents cradle the last great elephants. In Africa, the savanna stretches beneath an endless sky, a land of fire and drought where grasslands shimmer beneath the sun and survival depends upon movement, memory, and rain. Here roam the African bush elephant, largest of all land animals, and its forest-dwelling cousin, moving like shadows beneath the Congo canopy. In Asia, the climate breathes with the rhythm of monsoon. Rain feeds ancient rivers, awakens forests, and cloaks the land in a green abundance so thick it swallows sound itself. The Asian elephant, smaller in stature yet no less majestic, threads quietly through these hidden worlds, its life entwined with forest, river, and mountain. Where elephants walk, the land is transformed. Their immense strength opens pathways through dense thickets, allowing sunlight to reach seedlings waiting patiently below. They fell old trees, not in destruction, but in renewal, clearing space for grasses that nourish antelope and zebra. In times of drought, when rivers vanish into dust, elephants dig with tusk and foot, unearthing hidden reservoirs of water beneath the sand. In their wake, life gathers, birds, buffalo, and countless smaller creatures drawn to the gift of survival left behind by these gentle giants. Few predators dare challenge a full-grown elephant. A single swing of a trunk can scatter even a lion pride. Yet the wild is patient and opportunistic. In Africa, lions may test the edges of a herd, their amber eyes fixed upon the young or the injured. In Asia's forests, the tiger moves in silence, a ghost of stripes and muscle, seeking moments of weakness in a world ruled by size. Still, it is not strength alone that protects elephants. It is unity. A wall of living bodies formed by mothers and sisters encircling their most vulnerable, turning family into fortress. In the hush of early morning, a new life takes its first trembling steps. The calf's legs, unaccustomed to gravity, wobble beneath its growing weight. Each fall is met with patience, a guiding trunk, a reassuring rumble from its mother's chest. This is a journey measured not in distance, but in courage. The herd gathers close, forming a living circle of warmth and protection. Here, the calf will learn the language of touch, the deep vibrations that carry comfort through the ground itself. In time, these uncertain steps will become migrations across continents, guided by memories older than the calf can yet imagine. Memories held not by one elephant, but by the wisdom of the herd. African elephants are among the most remarkable animals ever to walk the earth. Their ancestors began shaping these landscapes nearly 60 million years ago, evolving through dramatic shifts in climate and terrain. Today, they stand as the largest land animals on the planet, males weighing up to 6 tons and standing over 3 meters tall at the shoulder. They are the last surviving members of a once diverse group of trunked mammals known as proboscideans. Mammoths and mastodons, their distant relatives, vanished at the end of the last ice age roughly 10,000 years ago. What remains is a lineage both ancient and singular, animals whose anatomy is unlike any other on Earth. An elephant's body is a masterpiece of adaptation. Its trunk alone contains over 40,000 muscles, capable of uprooting trees or delicately lifting a single blade of grass. Tusks, which are elongated incisor teeth, serve as tools for digging, stripping bark, and defending the herd. Their massive ears are more than iconic silhouettes against the horizon. In the intense African heat, blood vessels within the ears help regulate body temperature, releasing excess warmth as they flap gently in the sun. Every feature, size, strength, intelligence, has been refined by millions of years of survival in demanding environments. Elephants are widely regarded as among the most intelligent animals alive. Their brains are the largest of any land mammal, supporting complex memory, problem-solving, and emotional awareness. They recognize dozens of individuals by sight, scent, and sound. They communicate through touch and through low-frequency rumbles that can travel several kilometers across open ground. When a member of the herd dies, elephants often pause. They may gently touch the bones with their trunks or stand in silence beside the body. Such behavior suggests a capacity for memory and social attachment rarely seen in the animal kingdom. The social foundation of elephant life is the herd, led not by strength but by experience. At its center stands the matriarch, the oldest and often largest female. Her authority comes from knowledge of distant water sources, seasonal migration routes, and past dangers. In times of drought, it is her memory that guides the group to survival. A typical herd is composed of related females, sisters, daughters, and their offspring, and may number between 10 and several dozen individuals. In regions where food and water are abundant, multiple family groups may gather into larger clans, sometimes reaching close to 100 elephants. The matriarch remains with her family for life, coordinating movement, mediating disputes, and responding first to threats. While a fully grown elephant has few natural predators, calves are vulnerable. Lions may attempt coordinated attacks, especially during drought when prey is scarce. In response, the herd acts as one. Adults form a protective ring around the young, facing outward with tusks ready. Their size alone is often enough to deter attack. Yet protection is only part of their social bond. Elephants assist injured companions, support newborn calves, and even help unrelated individuals in distress. Cooperation strengthens the entire group, an essential strategy in unpredictable landscapes. Elephants mature slowly. A calf remains dependent on its mother's milk for up to 2 years and continues learning from the herd for much longer. Females typically remain within their birth group for life. Males, however, leave the herd during adolescence. They may live solitary lives or form loose bachelor groups, returning to female herds only during mating periods. With lifespans ranging between 50 and 70 years, elephants experience decades of accumulated knowledge. Age is not a burden here. it is an asset. Thousands of kilometers away, in the forests and grasslands of South and Southeast Asia, lives a close relative, the Asian elephant. Smaller than its African counterpart, with rounded ears and a more domed forehead, the Asian elephant is uniquely adapted to life within dense vegetation. Here, survival depends not on crossing vast open plains, but on navigating tangled forests shaped by seasonal monsoons. Rain defines this world. During the wet season, rivers swell and forests flourish. In the dry months, elephants move carefully between shrinking water sources, relying on memory just as their African relatives do. Their diet reflects this shifting environment. Asian elephants feed on more than 100 plant species, grasses, bamboo, bark, roots, and even cultivated crops, consuming up to 150 kilograms of vegetation each day. In doing so, they reshape the very forests they depend upon. Seeds pass through their digestive systems and are dispersed across wide distances, while broken branches and cleared pathways allow sunlight to reach the forest floor, encouraging new growth. Yet their survival is far from assured. Classified as endangered, fewer than 50,000 Asian elephants are believed to remain in the wild. Expanding agriculture, infrastructure development, habitat fragmentation, and increasing conflict with humans have placed immense pressure on their populations. And still, their ecological role remains indispensable. As mega-herbivores, Asian elephants maintain the structure and diversity of their habitats, creating canopy gaps, redistributing nutrients, and sustaining the delicate balance of forest ecosystems that countless other species rely upon.